last stream, and they came out with a part 2. So yeah, that's what we're watching. That's what our first video will be. Not gonna lie, you're so cooked, Lana. I am not cooked, bro. I'm not cooked. Okay. There will be. I'm gonna delete the clips. All I gotta do is go into my Twitch dashboard and delete them. That easy, bro. That easy. I skipped the intro because it's literally just like, not to hate, but like it was just him talking for the first part of the video, so I just skipped to like the first one, the first guy that they're talking about. What if someone screen records you? That's different. But like, Lana, can you move objects with your brain power? Yes, absolutely. I can. What the fuck?
And back like we now.
All right. Let's get to the first guys. First type of guys around.
We got
girls.
number 1.
Hi,
the
Autumn.
nonchalant kind of guy. Now these.
I'm already pausing. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm a yapper. You know I'm a yapper. If you're in the stream, you know I'm a yapper. Obviously, if you're still here, you like my yapping. So, anyways. I hate a nonchalant dude, bro. I hate nonchalant dudes because they feel like they don't have to show emotion, and they walk around acting like they don't care about anything or anybody, which I don't like. Okay, if you're nonchalant, you just might as well stay away from me. You're not mysterious. That's not gonna make you attractive, buddy. If anything, that's gonna give me the ick, because why are you acting like you don't care? Why are you walking around like you don't give a fuck about the world or anybody around you? Okay. If I'm with you, your world revolves around me, buddy, and my world revolves around you. So you better act as such, okay? Okay. All right. Pause over 10 times. Wait, what? Pause over 10 times. I'm gonna hit you with an RKO. Cap. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything, buddy. Hi, Mac. How are you doing, man?
These dudes can
being a nonchalant
either go
guy,
one
I
or
feel
two
very
ways.
offended.
I met some nonchalant dudes that are most chillest, coolest. You know, they mind their own business. They be in their own lane. They never do too much. It's the chillest.
Oh wait, for this video, let me make the text box, the chat, black, because a lot of his video, he just be showing like a black screen.
People, but there's always two sides to a coin. I've also met nonchalant dudes who do nothing. They are a fucking potato. They don't talk to nobody. They don't interact with nobody. This type of nigga just want to be Sasuke so bad. Like, when you ask them questions, they just lame as fuck. And they answers, they want to be cool and mysterious with their damn answers.
And lame. Like, you wonder why don't nobody stay with you. That's why nobody likes to be with you. None of your relationships last long. Like, because you act like you don't care. Like, don't be... No.
Nigga, lighten up, bro. You're not Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, no. I can't stand this type of nonchalant kind of dude, because they act like there's nothing in this world that's interesting. There's nothing interesting or funny.
Oh my god. This is super random. Super random. Super quick story time. But I was friends with this girl, right? And she had a boyfriend who was very nonchalant. He was one of those super nonchalant type of dudes. I'm just gonna full screen it. He was one of those super like nonchalant type of dudes. And so she would do things to try to get him riled up. Like, she would purposely like make shit up just to see like a reaction out of him. And I remember this one time she was with me and she had called him. And she made up this whole fake scenario in her head, like, oh, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna tell him that a bunch of niggas just tried to press me out for my number and, like, tell him that they were hitting on me, da-da-da-da. I already know. I know her boyfriend. Dude does not give a fuck. I knew that beforehand, but she was very delulu. She was very, very, very delusional. So she just didn't care. She was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna still do it. She called him. She was dramatic. She sounded like she was about to cry and everything. And she was like, oh my god, like, I was at the mall and this group of guys, like, they tried to get my number and they started like being disrespectful and acting like they were gonna do something to me. Like, she's going full 9 yards on this. And in the end, after she tells him all of this, and you know, you would think like he would get riled up, like, oh yeah, I'm almost I live a few minutes away from the mall. Oh yeah, I'm coming up there. He was just like, oh, that's crazy, babe. I was embarrassed for her, because I think she low-key, me and her aren't friends anymore, just for the sole fact of, like, she saw me as competition, which I did not like her man. I did not want her man. Her man is not my type whatsoever. Ew. She, like, looked at me, like, side-eyed me, because I'm watching this go down. She, like, side-eyed me, and she was very embarrassed that, he had zero reaction to that. And I knew he wasn't, but I was just like, I mean, if if that's the type of timing you're on, that's what you're on. But, like, I'm sorry to tell you, your boyfriend does not give a fuck. He does not care. He was just like, oh, wow, that's fucking crazy. And then he was playing 2K. He was playing 2K with his boys. So he, like, was extra nonchalant. Like, extra, I don't care. Like, she was really trying to get him to, like, go crazy. And he was just like, that's cray-cray. Like, that's cray-cray, babe. Hope you get home safe. Love you. Bye. And, like, hung up. Embarrassing. Super, super embarrassing. Me, personally, I would never lie about something like that just to get a reaction out of my boyfriend, because I feel like whoever my boyfriend may be in the future, I won't have to fake a reaction just to get his attention. I feel like I would just get his attention in general, so that would definitely not be an issue. I don't know, I just feel like that's so embarrassing. That's super embarrassing. Like, you just proved to your friend sitting next to you in the passenger seat that your boyfriend don't give a fuck about you, okay? He don't, okay? Okay.
To them, like, nigga, if you don't crack a smile, bro, these hoes, they not finna judge you if you laugh at a joke or show interest in something, nigga. That's called being a human. Being nonchalant doesn't mean you fucking shut yourself off from the world. That's just not what it means. I just want y'all to get that out your fucking head. Like, you're not Batman. Number 2, we got the chatterbox, the yapper, right?
8. The
Mr. I can't stop talking. I ain't gonna lie, this is probably
Is this me? I think this is me. I think I resonate very well with this type of person. A chatter. I'm a chatter, but I'm not just a chatter, like, just around, like, if I'm around a dude that I like, or, like, if I'm around somebody that I find attractive, if anything, I'm extra quiet. I'm not a chatter around people I like. I get really shy and quiet, but yeah, I'm a yapper to y'all. But if any of y'all were to meet me in real life, for, like, the first few times of meeting me, I'm not gonna be yapper Lana. Like, the streaming Lana that you would see would be totally different than, like, IRL Lana. In person, I would be scared. I would be hiding behind, like, a trash can or something, or be stuttering on my words. No. I'm super, 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 super shy in person. So I'm completely different. I'm the complete opposite. I just be yapping to y'all because I'm so comfortable with y'all. But in person, it's different. It's very different. I would grab you by your hand and deliver a nice fine kiss upon it. Zex. You opium in real life? No, I hate talking, bro. I don't like my voice. That's why I feel like in person, if you're a guy that, like, talks a lot, if you tend, not even, I like somebody who talks, especially if I like you, like, relationship wise, if I like you, or if I'm talking to you and we're heading somewhere, I love a guy that can talk my ear off. All right, I will sit here and I will listen. Okay, especially it's very attractive to me when a guy that I find attractive, or a guy that I like, is talking about something that he's, like, passionate about, whether it be, like, his job or hobby, or, like, just anything that he's really passionate about. Just listening to them talk about it and be passionate about it, it's just it's music to my earballs, and I love it. Like, I'll sit there and listen. And then because I'm shy, like, you can be the yapper and I'll just be the listener. I'll be the ears, you're the mouth, okay? Lana, I'm back with pineapple and bacon pizza. Yeah, you're disgusting, buddy. You're fucking disgusting. Just random yapping, you fuck with it? Yeah. I love random yapping. I'll be in a Discord call well, even on FaceTime, when I'm on FaceTime with my friends or in a Discord call, I just be talking. Whatever comes to my mind. Especially if I'm comfortable with you. Yeah. I be fucking yapping. Alright. Yapping my ass off. Okay?
Objectively the most annoying.
I had a girlfriend who always cut me off every time I talk. I'm not gonna lie, I hate when people cut me off when I'm talking. But it pisses me off so bad when people cut me off. And I know somebody like that. Like, you'll be dead in the middle of a sentence and they'll just start, because they think of something, they'll completely interrupt you. They don't say excuse me before they interrupt you. They just immediately, oh yeah, and then they go on with their sentence. And you know exactly what I do? I just interrupt them right back, because why are you interrupting me? Like, you couldn't just hold that thought. Like, you couldn't have waited. Fuck, I can't speak English. You couldn't have fucking waited, buddy. Hi, Ren, how are you? I can't do it. Already over 30 pauses on it. You know what, man? Shut your mouth, because I don't care.
I'm confused now.
Thank you for the follow, Kamari.
Like Kamari having conversations. They aren't talking and letting the other person talk. Yeah. No, they are actually fucking yapping. Sort of how I'm doing right now. But they are talking about nonsense. They talking about any and everything, some bullshit. They talking about why the trees are blue and the sky is green or some shit. Like, I've seen so many times where a girl be interested in a guy and they be like, as soon as he open his mouth, it's just cooked. It's just done. He just throw pussy out the window. It is very possible to talk your way out some draws. I see it so many times. Don't be one of those guys. Now, I'm not gonna lie though. I used to be one of these dudes, and I'm still working on knowing when to shut the fuck up. Knowing when to shut the fuck up and not being a chatting ass nigga can actually save your life one day. So please,
I'm 5'3".
That's all I'm saying. And number 3, we got the voice switch up dude. The dude that switches up his voice. This type of person, they switch up their voice.
Do y'all know guys who do that? I know girls who do that. Like, oh my god, it bothers me so bad. I thought she was 5'6". No, I'm 5'3". I know somebody like this, and I hate it. It literally makes me want to freaking rip my ears off whenever I hear it, because it's so gross. Like, a girl will go from, like, she'll be talking like me, regular voice, to, like, you know how like the e-girl gamers that, like, you know, be forcing the voice. Yeah, I know a few girls like that. They be sounding like they're trying to, like, I don't know. It gives me, like, the biggest ick of my life, and I can't do it. Like, just talk normally, bro. Somebody's bound to find you attractive by your voice. Like, they're not good. No, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Mythical Timmy. I appreciate it, man.
Usually
so nasty
to sound deeper. It's hella noticeable though. Like, even if you never been around that type of person, it just sounds so unnatural. And it just needs to stop. If you got a high voice, just embrace that shit. There's nothing wrong with being yourself.
Hi,
that's the most
Trey,
important
how
thing.
are you?
Come on now. Number 4, we got the Mr. Tough guy. The Mr. Tough, man, this the fucking worst one. This the worst one. This type of build is more annoying than anything. They aren't quite like the Mr. I want to fight. They just always have something to prove.
You know what's crazy too? A lot of girls love that. A lot of girls, well, in my area where I live, a lot of girls love a fake thug, a wannabe thug who grew up in a mini mansion in the suburbs, in a middle class house. That be pretend drug dealers and pretend thugs. They will eat that shit up. They love that around here. The dudes that sag their pants all the way down to their knees with their booties out, girls be loving that. Cause they be acting like thugs, and then once the nigga that they're with either die in GTA, once they either die or go to jail, then they, like, want to cry wolf. Like, you did not care about that. You found that shit attractive when he was doing it, or when they get beat up. Like, isn't that embarrassing? Your boyfriend's pretending to be, like, the biggest thug around. He's a drug dealer and everything like that. Then the nigga is beat the fuck up. That's embarrassing, buddy. You're not a thug, okay? You're not a thug. Go back to school, okay? Get a life. Get a fucking life. Right.
Around females, they constantly want to show the girls how tough they are. What makes them so different from the Mr. I Want to Fight is, unlike the Mr. I Want to Fight, these motherfuckers really ain't tough. They be doing extra shit like faking, like they got that thing on them when they don't, walking different, talking different, all to make it seem like they really like.
Majority of them too, they be walking like side to side because they sag their pants. They can't walk like a normal guy. So they be waddling when they walk, and it's just the goofiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a Sims character, and then I'm just like, there's no point. Like, because then you're a fake thug, you get pulled over by the police, you can't even run from them. You waddle away. Like, you might as well just pull your pants up. Then they be having the nerve to have belts on. They be having their pants sagged to their knees, but then will have a whole Gucci belt on. Like, what's the purpose of the belt if you're just gonna sag your pants to your knees? If anything, it's dragging your pants down even more. What the fuck is the point of the belt? Like, just leave the belt off then. There's no point in a belt. Pants below that, really literally. Like that. So if you trying to be tough for somebody or an image you trying to preserve, just stop it. Just be cool. Ain't nothing wrong with just being a chill ass, friendly ass. Not friendly to the max though, but you know what I'm trying to say. Number 5, we got the ugly friend with high standards. We got the ugly friend with high standards. Yeah, I'm getting perked up off this one. I take it back. This nigga it's the worst one, bro. Like, have you ever gone out with your group of friends, right? Whether it be guys or girls, this don't matter. This applies to all across the board. It's always that one friend in your friend group. No disrespect to them, but they just like slightly below the beauty standard. If you know what I'm saying, like, or in simpler terms, they just ugly. Oh my god, me and Rye went to school with somebody like this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I know a few guys like this. I know quite a few guys like this. There was one guy that we went to school with. He was like 4 feet tall. Nah, he was like 4'11". I was taller than him. I was taller than him by a lot. The nigga was like 4'11". There's nothing wrong with glasses, but just for context, he wore glasses. He had like, the thing that really made him ugly was his personality. His personality, he had, I don't know why or where it came from, but he had the biggest ego in the world. Like, he just thought he was him. He thought he was that guy. Like, and he'd walk around school talking shit about everybody. I remember one time I was sitting next to him in art class. I got put in his art class, and his next to him was the only free seat, and I sat next to him, and he was friends with one of my cousins. So I turned to him because, you know, he's friends with my cousins. I thought, like, you know, I know he knows me or knows about me, so, you know, why not be nice? I'm a very nice person. I like turned next to me and I was like, oh hi, like, you know, like, how you doing? Like, I don't remember exactly what I said. I just know I was nice. And he like looked at me. He looked me up and down and like just finished completing his work. And I was just like, damn, like, ego much? Like, you're not even fucking cute. Like, you're ugly as shit, buddy. Because for one, his personality made him absolutely hideous and disgusting. So, your personality, you can be the most handsome dude in the world, okay? You can look like Michael B. Jordan. You can be on Michael B. Jordan's level. You can be on Gojo's level. If your personality is shitty, you're automatically ugly to me. Like, I can't do somebody with the ugly personality. That takes you from a 10 to a negative 50 million, okay? 4'11" is wild. He was legit 4'11". Everybody was taller than him. Everybody was taller than him. He was a fucking midget, alright? Same nigga hating on me? Yeah, he was a hater too. He had the nerve to be a hater, but he's not doing anything with his life. Bro, oh my god. I've never gotten so disgusted in my life. He had posted a picture on Instagram, and he was like, I can't even imitate it, but he's like standing in the middle of the street, and he has his big beer belly out, and it's all like super hairy, so he just has this big beer belly with like covered in hair, and he's like posing like with his belly out, almost like he looks pregnant. He's just like posing, and he thinks he looks so good. And his caption is like the biggest egoed caption you've ever seen in your life. And everybody in the comments are all his friends who like dick suck the fuck out of him. Everybody in his comments like, oh my god, this is fire, bro. This is so hard. Like, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like, ew. Somebody tell him this picture is ass. Tell him to delete it. This is literally, like, it's, if I was to show it on Twitch, it would be TOS. Immediately. I would immediately get banned. That's how disgusting the picture is. It's disgustingly fucking gross. Alright, yeah. Have you and Riot ever jumped someone for clowning on one of y'all? No. We just laugh at them. We just laugh at them because you're fucking weird. If you have the time to make fun of us, then you have time to go get a job, buddy. You need to be working. You need to be doing something with your life. Then worrying about what me and Riot have going on. Lana, how would you introduce yourself? I'm not good at doing that.
Ugly. For some reason, though, this type of individual think they not ugly. It must be that because they always trying to go after the 8s, 9s, and 10s. They trying to go after the high caliber. That's a big word,
the
right? High caliber prospects. You'll be on a mission with this type of person, and instead of them going with their matchup, the rank-based matchmaking, they feel like they can take on.
Oh, okay. I also had an idea. This is so random. I'm so sorry that I paused again. But I want to do an LMF spelling bee. Like the spelling bee that I was in with Max Kosi and like all the other streamers. I want to do a spelling bee, but I want to do an LMF spelling bee. So I want to do a spelling bee within the community. And I still have to figure out a prize for it. But I want to do a spelling bee with y'all. I gotta come up with like a good prize though. So like we get as many people as possible. And I'm gonna make it super it probably won't happen for a while because I really want to think it through and host it like as good as Max be hosting his. I want to host mine just as good. And so yeah, we're gonna do a spelling bee soon. We're gonna do a talent show soon, and then we're gonna have karaoke night soon. Those are the 3 things that I want to do really soon as far as events. I'm trying to, you know, just so bring the Discord back to life a bit. I want to do more events with it. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll probably announce a spelling bee pretty soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna plan it out, get everything that I need to get, figure out what the prize will be, and yeah. And if you win this time, you'll actually I don't know, I'll make it a certain amount of money, I guess. We'll do some money. If you do money, I'll double it. Okay. So if I do $50, you'll do 50 too, and we can do $100. Maybe. I feel like that's a nice plan. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it later.
The lions and bears and shit, Belle. So they start going after high tiers. You feel me? When they not in that tier, shit, they might even try to take your kill. Like nigga, we left your scraps over there. You better be lucky you getting that. If you ugly, nigga, don't be trying to go after
spelling bee roll
for real. Damn sure don't be trying to steal the shine from the real stars. You're a bench player, right? You gotta work your way up there. You gotta violate with this shit. I think this type of person live in some delusion. You just can't trust these types on missions. Like live in their head. They the type that if they don't get what they want, they gon' sink the whole damn ship down and take you with them. And then it makes nobody get what they want. Like this type of person.
That's how my ex was.
And then number 6, we got the straightforward guy. This is the funniest one to me. The funniest build on this list. Although these niggas can be tripping a lot of times, they gonna make sure their time is not wasted. They gonna make sure you succeed on the mission. They only focused on the kill. You gotta respect.
I'd rather have a guy who's straightforward and like tell me what it is, what his intentions are before I start messing with him, so I can know, okay, either I'm gonna continue this or I'm gonna cut you off. Type of guy, rather than a guy who's gonna just beat around the bush and try to, you know, get as close as he can to making me his girl, then like ghosting me, or like when he realizes I'm not easy and realizes I'm not giving you anything, you're not getting anything out of me. No cheeks for you is when they realize, oh fuck, okay, you wasted my time basically because you didn't tell me that I wasn't gonna get any cheeks out of you if I became your friend. So yeah, that's how majority of them are. Do you ever scratch the dirt off your body and lick it? It tastes salty. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You need to go take a bath.
Nothing. They keep it real with you. They upfront with their intentions. That's just the pros, though. We're gonna get into the cons later. But the straightforward guy is like kind of like what it is. He's straight fucking forward. He or she, they ain't here to waste no damn time. They only on a mission is to get crushed or to crack buns and do the crushing.
Hey man, I appreciate it.
They ain't here for all the games.
Let me know exactly what it is before you take it any further. Even like off the first conversation. If you want to let me know, oh, I'm only here for some cheeks, I can let you know you're not getting any cheeks out of me, buddy. Then you can leave. You can go about your day and find somebody who will give you cheeks. Or you can let me know, I want to get to know you and see where we can take it. Then I'm like, okay, I may or may not see where it goes, you know, type shit. Hi, Tommy. Oh my god, guys, it's Tommy NFT. How you doing, man? How you feeling, Tommy? Fuck, how like, oh, okay. Who admits that, though? A lot of guys who are straightforward will literally admit it. That'll be the first sentence that they, like, say to you. First sentence that they say to you.
You can leave that small talk and getting to know you shit. You can leave that at the crib. You can leave that at the door, because these niggas are here for one thing and one thing only.
Are you streaming, Tommy?
Kill. It's kind of important to have like one of these type of builds on your team, because they keep you and your team focused, and that is very important. But having this guy on the team, he can really focus you back to the game plan, focus you back onto why we here in the first place.
They're in hidden requests, so I didn't see it till maybe a day after. But sometimes I check my hidden requests just because people will say anything and it's really funny. The guy who DM'd me, he said, get oiled up for me. And very surprisingly, that was like one of the tamest, more on the tame side of like what I've had said to me. But I just be surprised, because out of all the things that you could say to a girl that you find attractive, you can't say, oh, I think you're beautiful, I think you're pretty, I think you're bad. Like, I'll even take bad. The first thing you say is, get oiled up for me. Okay, all right. Then I think somebody else said, do that shit, clap. Like, what? They will come in there saying anything. Like, this is harassment, buddy. It's harassment. In GTA, of course, but like, that's not what you're supposed to do.
To kill. But they also at times can come off thirsty as hell, like hella thirsty or too much.
How's that on the tame side?
Too horny, you know what I'm saying? And that can also throw off your mission. Just know which type of straightforward dude you got on your squad. You know, if they a little too little straightforward, you know what I'm saying, tell them to ring it back in just a little bit.
Chill out,
just a little bit. And finally, at number 7, we got the nervous guy. Now, these type of dudes, there's nothing wrong with these type of guys. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing against them. They just shy around girls or guys, but this type of build is usually the least experienced, but they also the least problematic. So, you know what I'm saying? They definitely like an introvert. They introverted and was probably forced to come out, outside tonight. They would have preferred to stay in the crib, probably watch Attack on Titan or some shit. I can't really say too many bad things about this type. You feel me? They usually have something internal
they just
going
be chilling in their own
that make
world.
them shy, or whether it be insecurities or subconscious about the way they look, talk. Well, I don't know, but all in all, I would give this type of person, just give them a bit of experience before you put them fully in the field. Don't make them fully a goddamn two-way star player averaging 28 points, because they not gonna be able to put up them numbers. Don't expect that out of them. But yeah, that's the 7 more.
Or if I'm the only girl that makes you shy. Sorry.
Part 2,
I'm
at least.
My nose.
That's the only ones I could think of. Let me know if there's any that I missed.
Clip this out of context,
or just let me know if y'all
oh my god,
disagree. Like any
Lana May picks her nose, guys.
Especially if it's funny. If it's funny, you know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna like that motherfucker. The most important lesson to take out of this, though, is to just be yourself. Even if you consider yourself to be ugly or lame or corny, there's always somebody out there for you, just off the fact of you just being yourself. So just be yourself, dog.
You're
Play
amazing.
to your strengths.
You're
as
sweet.
well. Like, don't start chatting a lot if you usually a quiet, reserved person. And regardless of what I say, it's all joke.